Woj bomb, which I don't know if can we even call this a Woj bomb. This is more like a
Woj firecracker?
Yeah, this is like not even a firecracker. There's not even a bang on this one. This is like a smoke bomb, a Woj smoke bomb going off right now.
It's a snake or a sparkler.
A little tank, just.
Yeah.
JJ Redick has agreed to a 4-year contract to become the next head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers.
You can kiss my ass.
Whoa.
Well, and the Woj breakdown is out already, and the first thing that jumps off to me that makes me want to throw myself into a plate glass window. Pelinka offered Redick the job on Thursday morning, sources said.
Boy, that's just a purpose pitch if I've ever seen one right there. He's just trying to say, hey, Shams, remember that report you had 2 weeks ago that was technically right, and we all kind of knew it was going to be right? It was wrong, and now I'm right because it was today.
Well, and that's the thing. That's what this is. That's what that line is for. It's probably not true.
Yeah.
But that's what this line is for. Neener, neener, neener.
Yeah.
But it did get a little interesting, as I heard last night, as this was getting done, that Monty Williams' firing, which we'll talk about later, did open the door for leverage here. Because I don't know if you remember, if the Lakers, did they lowball Dan Hurley?
Yes, they did, Bob.
Do you think that maybe they lowballed the first-time head coach in
Yes,
JJ Redick?
Absolutely.
All of a sudden, that Pistons job opening up went, fine.
Yeah.
We'll pay you. And that's what happened.
And there we go. It's leverage on leverage on leverage.
It's weird how all of a sudden that little bit of leverage, all of a sudden the offer got made this morning.
Everybody is leveraging everyone at this point, and this is the worst kept secret in the world was the fact that JJ Redick was going to be the next head coach of the Lakers. I mean, even when the NBA Finals started, prior to or right after that Shams report, right? It was. JJ Redick was asked about it when he went on ESPN, and what was his response? We'll talk about all that stuff after the finals. Finals wrap up this week. Here we are 2 days later. Boom. The contract is signed, sealed, delivered. JJ Redick, the new head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. And one thing that we do know is that means LeBron's going to stick around now, right?
Well,
His podcast host is there.
Maybe.
I'd
say it's a 98% chance
that would be the most LeBron move of all time.
Remember, he had nothing to do with the coaching search, Dusty.
Yeah, I know.
Nothing
to sit
to do
there
with it.
and the guy he hosts a podcast with gets hired as the head coach, and he's like, yeah, I'm out. I'm out. Deuces. See ya. But it came out over the last couple of days. The courtship of Bronny James and the fact that Clutch and, the management staff and his dad have been controlling interviews and workouts for Bronny and limiting the teams that can actually see him through this draft evaluation process. And it was reported that, Phoenix and LA? Those are basically the only two that have worked him out.
Yes.
And that is probably going to stay that way, even though, immediately after that, here comes, again, this is all messaging similar to the JJ Redick thing, is so many other teams are interested in working out Bronny
in
now.
a first-round pick.
No, they're not.
Minnesota
in the first-round pick?
Minnesota in the first round.
Was that 29th?
28th?
28th? It would be 28th.
No, Denver's 28th because of Swamp.
Oh, boy.
I can't think of who it is off the top of my head. But
yeah, who really cares? They're not using
the
that pick on him
Raptors, the Timberwolves, and somebody else was listed. And I'm just sitting there, my eyes about to roll out of the back of my head.
That would be brutal.
I have heard some
Timberwolves
people
don't have a first-round pick.
Are they?
It goes Boston, Utah, Denver. Oh, no, they're 27th. 27th.
I've done enough mock drafts.
Yeah.
I should know that.
They're sitting at 27 right now.
I have talked to a few people in the league
Waste
who
a pick.
believe that Bronny will go higher than 55 to the Lakers. Look, you look hard enough, you can find an answer to every question you have that has, whatever you want it to be. I can't, even in a leverage play, I can't see it.
And look, it's not to say that Bronny won't have a career that lasts longer than most second-round picks because he does have a skill set that could be serviceable. It's just that nothing about his profile to this point projects him to be a first-round pick.
No.
Nothing,
I mean,
or in the first 10 slots of the second round either.
You could say in the top 40 for sure.
Yeah.
Like,
that's it, right? I mean, that's the
yeah.
first 10 slots of the second round.
Like, there's nothing. You can argue he shouldn't be drafted. Not even easily. You can.
Yeah.
Very simply, you can argue that he should be an undrafted free agent. But they want him to be drafted to say that he was drafted, to say he beat the odds, which is hilarious because he's the son of LeBron James. And look, it's not his fault, but the nepotism and privilege that come along with that. I had a tweet the other day. Did you see the U17 men's team?
No.
Oh, my God, Dusty. The final team ended up being a little bit different, but the 25-man roster, it included the Boozer twins, Bryce James, Trevor Ariza's kid, Gilbert Arenas' kid, and I'm missing one other.
Hibachi.
There was 6 NBA parents on that team. Oh, Carmelo Anthony, Kyan.
Oh.
Kyan Anthony.
All right.
6 NBA players' sons.
That's crazy.
Were on that team.
That's absolutely nuts.
It's like, you too can be a professional basketball player if you have the genetics of 1 in a billion.
Yeah, that was like, you also saw this too, like Plaxico Burress, Jerome Bettis, and who else? What
Ike
other
Taylor.
guy? Ike Taylor's kids all were on a Notre Dame visit together.
Yeah.
Like, we are in that world right now where it is like we're seeing.
It's not us just getting older. It's the number one, the nepotism. Number 2, the privilege that comes along with having parents that are that financially well off that you can
for sure
put them in the top camps and the top trainers and the top
and genetics.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. But and genetics.
Yeah.
But that's all. The genetics has always existed.
Yes.
And that was really the lottery that you won, like in getting through all this stuff. But yeah, the way this is all shaping out now is like it's becoming a more and more and more exclusive club at the very top, and it's becoming the ones that have already had it, passing it on.
Interesting. Now, going back to how we started this segment.
Yeah, sorry, completely
Lakers have JJ Redick.
Yes.
He is their head coach.
Their staff shape-up's going to be interesting because nobody really knows for sure. Scotty Brooks, who was here in Portland, is a strong candidate to be on JJ's staff.
Boy, JJ's obsession with adjustments and Scotty Brooks' reluctance of them, that could be quite the combination right there.
It's checks and balances, baby. It's a nice little republic.
But that is what they're kind of saying is JJ is going to try and build his staff with as many veterans as he can around him. And makes sense. First-year head coach, no coaching experience to this point. Get it dialed in. It will be interesting to see how this all shakes out for the Lakers. Because of how I feel about the Lakers, I hope it fails miserably. But I am probably in the minority of people that I've always kind of liked JJ Redick.
No,
I have no issue. Yeah, I know he's a dookie. And
even
people
with
hated
that,
him there. I like JJ Redick.
I thought he was great on broadcast. I thought his podcast, the deep dive ones, those are. I mean, look, even the ones he did with LeBron, the limited ones that he did, they paid off for him. I love those because him and Tim Legler were 2 of the only guys on that whole bleeping network who would actually talk about the basketball being played.
Yes.
And not only were they the only guys, they're very good at it.
Oh, we're going to have to pull the audio, by the way. Did you see Mad Dog Russo lay into Stephen A. Smith?
No.
About his walk-in video?
Oh, no.
You didn't see this?
No.
Oh, you're going to love it.
Oh, yeah, that would be great.
You're going to love it.
Also, Stephen A. Threw it out there this morning that JJ Redick's an acquired taste. They're already doing the pivot.
Oh, come on. Get out of here.
It's fun.
That. He is an acquired taste, and I'd just like it to be known. My name is Dusty, and I like JJ Redick. I feel like it's like I'm at an AA meeting.
Yes.
Like, hi, my name is Dusty. I like JJ Redick.
JJ Anonymous.
Like, people, like it is something that I don't think a lot of people will accept me for, but I'm here for it. All right? I like JJ Redick. I hate the Lakers. That's what makes me torn. I hope he whiffs with the Lakers, maybe gets a second opportunity.
There you go.
Comes up to Portland and wins a title. Huh?
There you go.
How about we do that? Or Monty Williams. Come home, Monty.
Well,
come home.
That can't happen.
Oh yeah, I'd rather get rid of DeAndre Ayton and bring in Monty Williams. Yeah, that did not go well.
It's a non-starter.
Not go well.
It's a non-starter.
And if you're Monty Williams though,
you're getting paid $80 million to not work.
You don't need to do anything.
I think he legitimately went in there. We'll talk about that a little bit, but I think he went in there and sabotaged that at the end.
Hell
yeah. Screw it. I'm good.
I'm out.